Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn on post notifications. So earlier this week, it was revealed that Nicki Minaj had unfollowed Scratch Off on Instagram, okay? And now fans are wondering, why is Lottery Ticket still following Nicki Minaj? She obviously knows that, she has been unfollowed. It was trending all over social media. That's because Lottery Ticket is following the same method Megan Thee Stallion did. Remember, Nicki unfollowed Megan in 2020 or early 2021, and Megan didn't unfollow Nicki until this year. Okay, let's be very clear. And the reason why Megan did that is because she wants to come off unproblematic, so that in any interview they do, and if somebody asks them about Nicki Minaj, they're going to say Nicki has the problem and it's not them. And that way Nicki will look like the bitter one. Okay, because she's unfollowing all of the rap chicks. She unfollowed Megan, Koi Fish, Lottery Ticket. She unfollowed Erica Banks. So now, they can use that as an excuse for Nicki Minaj to be bitter. And allegedly, Lotto's team is telling her not to respond to Nicki in no way, shape, or form, because Nicki's going to look like she's jealous of you. And now Scratch Off can work with Cardi B and do a song with her. So that's what Lottery's Tickets team is telling her, let Nicki Minaj look like the one that's bitter and jealous, because people have been peeping, especially the fans on social media, how she unfollows all of the rap chicks. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Speaking of the Queen of Surgery, fans are noticing how Saucy Santana stood up for Lottery Ticket when, Kodak Trash was, shading her in regards to winning Song of the Year at the EBT Awards. But he was silent, he was mute when it came to 11 Faces going after JT, calling her a flop, saying the City Girls haven't had a hit in years. Now, the reason why Saucy Santana and Carisha are both silent after 11 Faces went after JT is because Saucy Santana wants to work with Cardi B. That's the reason why. And the same thing with Carisha. Carisha wants to eventually have Cardi B on Carisha Please. So that's the reason why they did not stick up for JT publicly. Okay, I did hear that allegedly they talked about it privately, but they have not said anything publicly because they might want to work with Cardi B in the future. And Saucy Santana already worked with Lottery Ticket. Okay, so he don't really need anything from her. The Shitty Booty song flopped, so he needs another single for the label to push. And RCA would definitely push a song with Cardi B. Okay, that doesn't mean it's going to do well, but they definitely would push it because they pushed the one with Lottery Ticket. It had a lot of radio play, it had a music video. But because of what he said about Blue Ivy, the song did not go anywhere. With that being said, let me know in the comments if you guys would be here for Mr. Brown and 11 Faces joining forces, okay? Even though he talked about 11 Faces' children, he still thinks that he can get a collaboration from her. So let me know if you guys would be happy about that collaboration. So it looks like Doja, the Queen of Charts, has surpassed the Queen of Christmas, and becomes the first Black female artist to occupy the top 2 of U.S. pop radio since Mariah the Icon in 1995. Other people are saying, well, Rihanna also was able to occupy the top 2 of U.S. pop radio. But I guess Now Doja has that spot with the song she has with Post Malone, I Like You, and then also Vegas, okay? So congratulations to the Queen of Charts. Now, with that being said, though, I don't know why, but I always thought Mariah Carey was black. Okay, I'm kind of confused by that. I don't know why. I always thought Mariah Carey was black. And I could have sworn Rihanna was black too. So if Rihanna previously had this record, Doja Cat unfortunately would not be the first. She would be the third. Okay? You know, sometimes I feel like these stans, they be trying to rewrite history, okay, for the new generation, but you can't just rewrite history. You got to give the proper accolades. So she's the third after Mariah Carey and Rihanna. Queen Bee might get snubbed again. So allegedly, a Grammy insider said that voters could vote for Encanto for Album of the Year to avoid choosing between Queen Bee and Adele. Okay? And a lot of fans are saying, well, 30 wasn't really a good album, so it doesn't really deserve Album of the Year. In my opinion, Adele never had a better album, never in life had a better album than the Queen Bee when they were going toe-to-toe at the Grammys. Okay? 25 was not better than Lemonade. Stop. And so I feel like to tell voters that they could vote for Encanto instead of, the Queen Bee, I feel like that is their way of trying to snub the Queen Bee from getting Album of the Year because she's never won Album of the Year, even though she's deserved it. And so I just don't feel like Adele or that other album Encanto really competes. I mean, Renaissance is the Album of the Year for me, at least so far. With no music videos, barely any promotion, people are still talking about it. So that says a lot, okay? Adele only had one song that was popular on the 30 album. People are talking about Church Girl, Alien Superstar. People are talking about Break Your Soul. Like, Beyonce, if she really had pushed this album, she can have multiple hits. She self-sabotages, in my opinion. Moving on to Megan, so it looks like she will be doing something with Stranger Things, a show on Netflix. Let me know if you guys are excited about that. Now, in my opinion, I hope it's not acting, okay? Because I don't know if Megan would be a good actress. Well, never mind. She does act fake, so, being an opportunist is one of her characteristics. So maybe she would actually be a good actor, but I'm talking about in movies. Okay? Not acting like you like somebody or pretending like you mess with somebody to get to the top. I'm talking about acting in movies. I don't know if Megan could really do that, but if she is going to be on Stranger Things, let me know how it is. I definitely won't be watching, but let me know in the comments if she's good in it. You never know, because she did say she wants to win an Oscar in the future. So that means she will be getting into acting. Moving on to Weetie. Fans want to know why Weetie is so quiet, even though Quavo keeps shading her in songs. Earlier this year, he talked about how he took the Bentley from her because he bought her a Bentley like a year or two ago. And then now he's saying that she messed with his dog, and that she can't be trusted. Well, the reason why Weetie is quiet is because she did mess with his dog, okay? Now, one, we already know she messed with Lil Baby, okay? Off the cheat, it's not 100% clear. I was told it was the friend that messed with Off the Cheat, not her. But it could have been both. And you can't really trust Weetie, because if you would mess with an op like Lil Baby who took Off the Cheat's chain, who knows what you would do, okay? And she don't want to get put on blast. Okay. And then on top of that, if she starts talking out in the public, here comes 11 faces, Twitter fingers. She gonna start shading Weetie. And so she's been really quiet about this because there could be some truth to it. Okay. Notice how 11 faces has been real quiet when it comes to her Hubbyton cheating, okay? And that's why I call him off the cheat for a reason, because his D is never with his wife, okay? No matter how much he talks about her WAP, is always with another chick, okay? And she had to take a charge for that. I do think Sweetie should address it, but she probably don't want to get put on blast, because after Little Baby basically sunned her in public, that was kind of embarrassing. You did all of that and he still shaded you. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.